We've all experienced it. Those fleeting moments when an offhand remark, a whispered rumor, or a casual opinion alters the way we perceive the world. It's astonishing how seemingly insignificant words can reshape relationships in ways we could never anticipate. Yet, too often, we overlook the immense influence our words and actions carry. Today, let's explore just how deeply these subtle forces mold us and uncover the habits we may unknowingly nurture that quietly erode the trust and respect others place in us. Drawing inspiration from the enduring wisdom of Stoicism, we'll not only identify these habits, but also equip ourselves with actionable strategies to transform them. The Stoics remind us to live with integrity and mindfulness, qualities that elevate our personal and professional lives to heights we might never have imagined. By the end of this exploration, you'll begin to see your daily interactions through a fresh lens, discovering renewed clarity on how to cultivate respect and trust in every step you take. A single shift in perspective has the power to revolutionize how you connect with others. Stay with me as we uncover these habits and learn how to replace them with actions that lead to a life of greater respect and fulfillment. Gossip may appear harmless at first glance, but its weight is far greater than we often realize. What begins as lighthearted chatter can quickly spiral into rumors, misunderstandings, and fractured trust. Every time we share unverified or private information about someone, we're doing more than passing along a story. We're wielding the power to reshape perceptions and disrupt relationships in ways we may not fully grasp. The Stoic perspective on gossip is clear. Focus on what you can control, your own actions. Gossip pulls us into matters beyond our sphere of influence, distracting us from nurturing our moral and personal growth. Marcus Aurelius once said, "How much more grievous are the consequences of anger than the causes of it?" This insight applies equally to gossip, which often stems from discontent or judgment and inflicts far more harm than the initial spark could ever justify. Seneca warned against entangling ourselves in the affairs of others, reminding us that true tranquility arises from seeking wisdom and self-control, not indulging in shallow narratives about those around us. In Stoic philosophy, every conversation presents an opportunity to practice virtue. Instead of engaging in gossip, we should strive to communicate with kindness, integrity, and constructive intent. By embracing the Stoic principle of listening twice as much as we speak, we can contribute to conversations that uplift rather than tear down. This simple yet profound shift not only prevents harm, but aligns us with a higher standard of living, one rooted in authenticity, purpose, and respect for others. When we choose to stop gossiping, we cultivate a life where our words are deliberate and our silence intentional, fostering deeper connections and a more meaningful existence. Unreliability, on the other hand, acts as a silent underminer of relationships. You might dismiss missing a deadline or canceling plans as inconsequential, but over time, these small actions accumulate, shaping a reputation of someone who cannot be trusted. This habit is far more damaging than it seems, a breach of trust with lasting consequences, both personally and professionally. From a Stoic perspective, reliability is foundational to virtue. The Stoics believed that our actions should mirror our words, reflecting harmony between our internal moral compass and our commitments to others. Marcus Aurelius emphasized the importance of fulfilling one's duties, viewing reliability as essential for fostering peace and respect within communities. When we fail to honor our commitments, we neglect what is truly within our control, our time, focus, and energy. Epictetus reminded us to focus on aspects of life we can manage. Becoming unreliable signals a failure to effectively manage these elements, whether through poor time management, overcommitment, or failing to prioritize what truly matters. Stoicism teaches us to address these shortcomings and reclaim discipline. By cultivating reliability, managing obligations with mindfulness and self-discipline, we not only build trust with others, but create a life aligned with our values, enriched by deeper and more meaningful relationships. Though gossip and unreliability may seem like minor, inconsequential habits, they hold the potential to dismantle the trust and respect we work so hard to establish. By embracing Stoic principles such as integrity, mindfulness, and consistency, we can transform everyday interactions into acts of virtue. These changes will not only enhance how others perceive us, but also bring greater fulfillment to our lives. Remember, Every choice we make, from how we speak about others to how we honor our commitments, shapes the world around us. It is within our power to craft a life defined by trust, respect, and fulfillment. Stoicism teaches us that while we often encounter situations beyond our control, we possess the agency to take responsibility for what we can influence. Accepting what cannot be changed while owning what we can is a profound lesson in cultivating reliability. To truly embody reliability, we must acknowledge the impact of our unreliability and consciously work to correct our behaviors. This requires a commitment to self-reflection, a Stoic practice that encourages us to examine our actions, motivations, and their alignment with our values and commitments to others. Through this process, we not only refine our character, but also strengthen the bonds of trust and respect that define our relationships. Self-reflection serves as a powerful tool to uncover the roots of our unreliability. For example, when we realize that overcommitting is a recurring pattern, it becomes clear that saying no isn't just an act of self-preservation, it's a declaration of self-awareness. Understanding your limits and capabilities isn't about restriction, it's about empowerment. By cultivating self-discipline, you sharpen your decision-making skills, paving the way for wiser choices and greater dependability. Reliability, after all, is more than personal integrity. It's a cornerstone of social harmony, as Stoic thinkers like Seneca remind us through their teachings on human interconnectedness. Trust flourishes in relationships where promises are kept and commitments honored, creating ripples of mutual respect and shared progress. When you uphold your word, you validate not only others' time, but also their faith in you, contributing to a society built on ethical responsibility and cooperation. To escape the grip of unreliability demands balance, a blend of wisdom, self-mastery, and moral resolve. It invites deep introspection, challenging you to align your actions with your values. By embracing reliability, you elevate not only yourself, but also those around you, nurturing bonds rooted in trust, respect, and unwavering integrity. Interrupting others may seem inconsequential in the moment, yet its impact runs deeper than many realize. It fractures the rhythm of dialogue, signaling impatience or disregard for the speaker's thoughts. From a Stoic perspective, mastering this impulse requires exercising self-control, one of the highest virtues. Epictetus urged us to listen more than we speak, recognizing that true learning emerges from attentiveness and humility. Interrupting not only disrupts communication but also reflects poorly on one's character, suggesting a lack of respect for others' voices. Marcus Aurelius advised speaking only when words carry truth, necessity, and kindness, a principle that encourages thoughtful pauses before responding. Overcoming the urge to interrupt is an exercise in mindfulness, becoming aware of your impulses and choosing restraint instead. Reflecting on how you engage in conversations allows you to assess whether you've been a respectful listener or overly eager to interject. This practice refines both your communication and your character, bringing your actions into harmony with Stoic ideals of virtue and respect. Complaining, though seemingly harmless, subtly erodes our mindset and influences the energy we bring to those around us. While occasional venting might feel cathartic, habitual complaining shifts focus away from gratitude and solutions, fostering negativity rather than growth. The Stoics understood well the dangers of dwelling on what lies beyond our control. Instead of fixating on problems, they championed resilience and perspective, tools that allow us to reframe challenges as opportunities for strength and insight. Constant complaining traps us in cycles of dissatisfaction, amplifying feelings of helplessness while overshadowing life's abundant blessings. But breaking free from this pattern begins with intentionality. Practicing gratitude redirects attention toward positivity, empowering us to approach difficulties with hope and creativity. Life's obstacles don't disappear, but our response transforms them into stepping stones rather than barriers. Through Stoicism's lens, resilience isn't merely enduring hardship, it's finding meaning within it, cultivating inner peace amidst external chaos.